Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. As always, if this reading resonates for you, please feel free to take it. And if it doesn't, you can just release it. If you are a Libra sun, moon, rising, or even a Mars or a Venus Libra, this might be for you, but also consider if you are a North Node Libra or a Libra stellium. Often I found that those readings do really connect with those signs. So be sure to check that out. So I want to let you know my name is Carrie Koss. I'm a medium and mentor, and I'm really excited to do your reading today. This reading is more in depth. We are going to be covering 6 different areas of your life in this reading, and we're going to be going quite in depth. So we're going to first be looking at messages from spirit. This could be messages from your guides, also your higher self, the divine. Then we're going to be looking at your energy, doing an energy check. And this is usually body, mind, and spirit and the connection there. Next, we're going to be looking at whatever you're manifesting currently. Now, that might be something like career, job, change, things like that, but it could also be something that you're working on, say, for example, a house, or even something creatively that you're manifesting. Next, we're going to be looking at your wealth and your view and your energy around manifesting abundance in your life, just to see if there are any blocks there, or if there's any guidance from spirit where you can open up more to abundance. Next, we're going to be looking at your spiritual path. Where are you right now on your spiritual path? And there's going to be probably feelings of information about growth, alignment, and how to approach things in that part of your life. And then finally, we're going to be connecting with your ancestors. Now, your ancestors, of course, can be your loved ones that you know in the spirit world, your parents, grandparents, loved ones, but also your ancestors can go back many generations. Whether you met them or not, they're connected to you. And so they love to come through and bring messages. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lean in and we're going to get started. Right away, what I'm getting in the placement of the messages from spirit, your spirit guides, higher self, you are carrying a lot of burdens right now. We're coming through here with the 10 of Wands. So there's a heaviness, a load that is on your back. And it makes me feel as though there's been some levels of sadness, some disappointment, some feelings of abandonment, and also feeling as though you have been asking for things, but they haven't been coming through. I've also, there's a little bit of skepticism here about wondering if your guides are really there or if they're listening. And there's a level of frustration here. And your guides are saying to you, we've always been here. We are an anchored part of you. The thing to know, though, is sometimes what we need to do is ask for the thing that's for our highest good. Sometimes the thing we want very specifically isn't the thing that we're meant to have. And so learning about that discernment, that development, and how to do that definitely takes some time, patience, and a lot of understanding. But your guides are here and they're wanting you to know how much they are invested in wanting you to succeed and to enjoy yourself. So next we're doing the energy check. And this is where I got kind of excited because we're getting the judgment card here. So really that means that you're trying to open up to your higher self and your guides. You're at that point in your spiritual development. And this could very much be connected, I feel like, with your spiritual path here for you, Libra. And so it looks like you've been feeling a little bit out in the cold. You've been feeling disconnected. So you're leaning more into trusting what spirit has, or trying to learn to how to trust spirit. That takes some time. And it's definitely one of those things that takes some just experience and wisdom about what does it feel like when my guides are around, or what does it feel like when I'm in alignment? What does it feel like when I'm taking care of myself? What does it feel like when I'm leaning into what is the highest good? So that's really coming through. And I think the main thing is to know, and I'm getting the chills when I'm saying this, is that your guides never leave you, and neither do your loved ones in the spirit world. So good. So manifestations, this is exciting. We're getting the Fool card here, Libra. That means new beginnings, new opportunities, new inventions, new experiences. The things you're wanting to manifest definitely feel more cutting edge and new, or you're planning on these things. So there's a level of excitement here is what I'm feeling. There's also a need to understand what is coming up and what is required with what you're manifesting. So they're saying, do your due diligence, just research, have fun in the things that you're investigating in. Make sure that if you're looking into doing anything, that you've spent enough time really figuring out all the details with it. That's important, is what they're mentioning. And so don't, like I'm hearing, leave no stone unturned. So make sure you're leaning in and paying attention to everything that's involved in the thing that you're putting your energy towards. So if it's, for example, you're doing something academically or wanting to take a training, make sure you know all the details with it. Know dates, times, how, when things are supposed to be paid by, how you get funding. I'm getting all these little bits of insight. So I hope that makes sense to some of you. So that's all about your manifestations. Next, and this is exciting again, which I feel like you're growing things. We have the Seven of Pentacles when it comes to your investment, your money. You are very much, I'm hearing training to earn. So I feel like you're either at a point where you're being mentored or you're investing in something that's going to help you move along and what's going to bring on more income, more money, more finances. You're in a growth spurt, I'm hearing, but you're also sort of, sometimes you have a little bit of stall out in the getting started point and it feels a little bit difficult. They're saying, oh, interesting. So they're saying also be careful financially, like don't charge too much on your credit card, they're saying. So even if you think, oh, I'll put that on my credit card, they're saying second, think again, make sure you do your due diligence and this detailed work that is needed in order to get all the insight, the information, and the guidance when it comes to what's involved in the things you're about to get invested in. So everything is very interconnected in this reading. It's super interesting. Now, this is where I got excited too. And this has to do with your spiritual path. Again, I do feel like you're someone who is on their path. You might even, some of you might even do this for a living or want to do this for a living, want to read, want to do energy healing, want to be a coach, want to be a mentor, want to teach a class. Nine of Wands means you're wanting to take your passion and your experience and put it into something. And this is, you feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge in certain areas and you want to be able to share them. And I'm hearing something about you holding space in order to have people come into your life so that you can, do things, give them guidance, wisdom, information. And there is insight that's coming in that looks like it's being channeled in from your higher self. So you're going to be getting a lot of knowledge, wisdom, downloads in the months to come. So look for that and make sure that you are journaling, is what they're telling me, so that you get that written down. Because sometimes, when you're in the shower and you get a download and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to remember that. You will remember it. If you need to do voice memos, they're saying that's also a good idea. Here's the other beautiful card. This has come up for me several times in all of the zodiac readings I've been doing. It's the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, that's an earth energy. That's when we're just vacillating or deciding between two things. We are a little off balance with that, is what the ancestors are saying. But the other thing I want to let you know is that they some of them are saying, oh, you resemble them. They're saying there's a specific ancestor that some of you resemble on your mom's side. I don't know if you can take that, but I feel like this is a male that's talking. So I'm hearing like hand-me-downs, things like that. He's very proud of this gentleman who's coming through. Interesting. So your ancestors can give you guidance. They can give you insight. They can help you when it comes to taking steps out in the world, is what I'm hearing. So you want to consider this when you are connecting with spirit and your guides, that your ancestors are part of that team. So when you talk to your guides, talk to your ancestors too. They can give you a lot of tips, is what I'm hearing, and a lot of guidance. And some of them are specialists when it comes to things that you may be interested in. Like on a core level, it may not be exactly what you're doing, but there are skills they have that you could use, that they can help you train. And how does that work? Like, how would you do that? Well, when you open up, just like you do with your guides, to the spirit, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, when they come around you, they act like a supernatural power that can help you drive the engine of your manifestations and the things that you are interested in and that you are investigating and that you find, are passionate about. And they can help move that manifestation forward. to take you on the journey you want to go on. So that's why I have things like I light candles for them. My ancestors, I give them offerings just to say thank you. And I ask them for their help, their guidance, just like I do with my spirit guides. There's just a lot of influence they can have in our lives, a lot of insights, and a lot of mastery. That's what I'm hearing. All right, Libra, I want to thank you so much for being here for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next reading. All right, take care.